You guys, was it the 1 seed? What made you guys excited about it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is exciting to be a 1 seed. I think anyone would be lying if they said that they weren't excited about being a 1 seed, but I don't think that's really our focus. I think we're kind of just excited to start. I think that's where a lot of our excitement stemmed from tonight, but it's really important at this time of year just to take every game one at a time and make sure we're well prepared for each team in our way of that national championship game. So that's kind of our mindset right now.
A lot of familiar names in the bracket. And what did you think when you saw the names come up?
I'm excited for whoever's in our bracket in our region. So I mean, we're just gonna have to. It's nice because we played them before, so we kind of be familiar with like the people on the team and what they do, and maybe have some scouting on them already. So that's a nice thing about it. But I don't think it really matters who we're gonna play. We're gonna prepare like we would any other team.
It's pretty easy for you to just check out and stay focused on one game at a time, even though, like you mentioned, there's a ton of familiarity with teams that you could play again. It's pretty easy for you guys to just stay locked in.
Yeah, I think this is the most fun time of the year, and it's what you look forward to every year. So, and it's different as a senior, and knowing it's your last year because it's win or go home, or lose and go home. But so you just want to keep winning and winning. So I think that's kind of in the back of all our minds, and we're gonna play with a chip on our shoulder and just kind of use that as motivation.
When it's framed that way, that now you're playing to extend your career, even one more day and one more day and one more day. I mean, I know you don't need any more motivation this time of year, but how motivating is that being, the last run here?
Yeah, I think when you think about any game could be your last game, you kind of want to just leave it all out there and play as hard as you can. And obviously the goal is to make to the national championship game. That'd be quite a way to go out my college years, but it's always in the back of my mind. But I think I'm just going to really use that as motivation.
Now that you've had some time to kind of reflect on last year's run, what's the biggest takeaway? What does it take to make it to the national championship game?
I think truly at the end of the year, it really takes a lot of mental focus and mental toughness, as well as obviously physical toughness. But you've gone through a whole season, you've played a bunch of games, got a lot of different things thrown at you, and I think you're kind of just ready for anything. And I think that's what we kind of told each other, we're ready for anything. We can beat any team, and it truly is just being prepared for that next game. You really have to take it one game at a time, because there's not weeks and weeks of being able to prepare. So you really just have to be mentally locked in.
After going through the whirlwind season with so much emotion in pretty much every game, how much more, I guess, even than this point last year, do you feel prepared to handle all the emotion and intensity that comes with the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of eyes on us all year, a lot of attention, a lot of fans. So I think we're kind of ready for anything. Obviously, Caitlin brings a lot of attention, and that could come with pressure, but I think we've been kind of using it as motivation and just fueling us and bring energy within each game. And so I think that's another aspect we're excited for, is just kind of seeing how well the Hawk fans travel with us. And I'm sure we'll see a bunch in Albany. And we're just excited to get started.